call me Miley Cyrus, because we're on the climb. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Of course I'm serious. Climbing up in Mahjong is no laughing matter, okay? I'm putting everything on the line for this. My pride, my mental health. No, I'm just kidding. But I genuinely do think that Mahjong is good for my mental health. It's like a release in the sense that, you know, it's not every day or it's not every activity where you can be really competitive and play really passionately and try really, really hard, you know? So that's why I've been really liking it lately. Anyway, welcome back. I think that we've been playing pretty well. Yesterday's games, we got dealt some Garbo hands, okay? And this hand was almost Garbo, if not for the pair of green dragons that we picked up at the very, very end. Very grateful for that. Definitely gonna take that pawn right off the bat. We got a lot of characters at this table. We got the fabled deity Wanjiro. Dude, this guy rocks. I mean, he's definitely a character that I would like to obtain sometime in this game. But alas, it'll happen when it happens, okay? Also, did you know that like the company that makes Mahjong Soul, Yostar, also makes Arknights? Arknights is this like, I think it used to be popular like 3 or 4 years ago, but it's still pretty popular nowadays. And it's this like tower defense gacha game. So like, the monetary practices aren't like stellar or whatever, but I played Arknights. I didn't know that they were developed by the same company, but like I always forget this fact because there's such different games. Okay, what am I looking at here? 1 shape, 2, 3. Maybe I should have kept the 8 and in lieu of that discarded the 1 or the 9, but I figured like there's a good chance we're on a single tile wait for our pair at the end. And you know, waiting on a 1 or a 9 wouldn't be too bad here. There's also the idea of a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Like that's still possible. Ah, what is this though? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I toss this, I mean, it's really unlikely, but if I chi into a 3 of circles or I chi into a 3 of characters, I can toss this and get into tenpai that way. That's okay. What's the Dora? It's the 4 of characters. Surprisingly enough, we can make use of the 4 of characters. I don't think we want that 6. We can make use of the 4 by just keeping the 2 and cutting the 1. We're still waiting for the 3 in that sense. Okay, player to my right calls Riichi. I would even go so far to say as buddy in this club calling Riichi. I'm gonna fold here because at the end of the, I'm gonna do a little folding. I'm not gonna fully fold, but I'm gonna do a little folding. I'm gonna do big folding. It's because my hand is not worth that much and it's hard to complete. It's not like we were like 1 tile away on like a 3 tile wait or anything. This is a 1,000 points. I don't want to deal into their 4 Dora, you know, Hanemon hand. You never know, right? It's Schrodinger's Mahjong devastation. I also really like this. They have the Ichihime ice cream Riichi stick. It's very, very cute. I also would like that, but I also do not want to give all my monies away. I need my monies in order to afford things like Chipotle burritos. Okay, we know that this 1 is safe. We know that this 7 is safe. And with the amount of circle tiles being discarded, I am pretty sure that this 6 is going to be safe. If I really wanted to go for it, I could chi that and then discard this and try to get back into tenpai that way. It's a little too spicy for me. Okay. Player across from me is making some hard decisions. Maybe they're deciding whether or not to fold. Maybe they've run out of safe tiles. Okay, this isn't that bad. So a lot of circle tiles being dropped right now. Would I chi a 3 of characters to get back into it? I don't know. I think if we get into tenpai, we get into tenpai. If you had invented Facebook, you would have invented Facebook, you know? Also, that logic is not very sound. It's a very nuanced situation. It's why I think that the writing in that movie is not that bad. I understand. The reason that I didn't discard any of these, and we see that the 1 is safe, but like it's because they're close to the door, right? So people are incentivized to keep a 2-3 weight or a 3-4 weight. And so like I'm really you know, weirded out or spooked out by the idea of like throwing one of these character tiles. It looks like they're all safe. I mean, they haven't discarded a single bamboo tile either, so maybe they're on a wait for some bamboo tiles. Maybe they're on a closed wait or something weird. Someone's thinking about something. I'll cut the 7, and that's our last discard of the game. Close to getting in Tenpai, right? Pretty close. What were they waiting on? They were on a single tile wait for the 6 of bamboo. Okay, it was a closed wait because there were a lot of tiles being discarded. Wow, okay. I mean, we're very lucky that we didn't deal into their hand. I mean, it's a closed wait with what? It looks like they just had a red 5. It would have been okay. Riichi, red 5. But still, I don't want to deal into it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes here. Anything super great here? Not really. I don't think that we can go for an all simples hand or something along, or anything along those lines. What's strong enough here? What's beef strong enough here? Hang on, give me a second. This is a tough situation. I don't think that we keep that 1. I don't know what it does for us necessarily. It lets us keep another 1, but like, wouldn't we rather just draw like a 2 or a 4 here to improve this shape? I'm not sure. 3, 4, I think that shape is probably strong enough by itself. Beef strong enough, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 shapes, and that's with cutting this, and then this has to be our pair. Okay. Now there's a world where we start pawning like the 6 of bamboo or the 2 of characters and going for a quick all simples hand, which I think that we take here. I think that we definitely take it because this hand is not going to be super valuable. We could even call Khan on the Oh, someone's thinking about pawning this. Otherwise there would be no delay right now. Okay, so right, if someone wants to pawn and she the same tile, the player who calls pawn gets priority. So if were they to have pawned that, I would have been you know, much less I would have been SOL. There would have been nothing that I could do. Okay, so we're in Tenpai right now, waiting on a 2 of characters or a 6 of bamboo. It's an okay 1,000 point hand. It's not amazing by any means. We could also con the 7 of bamboo in the hopes that we draw it after the con. I mean, I think I would take it right now. We are in Tenpai, you know? And we could always improve this if we draw a 5 of bamboo or something. Okay, player to my left, discarding some pretty scary tiles, a 4 and a 5. Maybe they're waiting on circle tiles here. Player across from me, it looks like they're waiting on some character tiles. Player to my right also looks like they're waiting on some circle tiles, in which case, enjoy the buffet. And enjoy all these lovely servings of good circle tiles I've prepared for you. Okay. Player across from me, again, doing some thinking. Maybe deciding whether or not to push or to fold right now. We are 9 discards in. All right. It's just a simple 1,000, maybe a 1,500 point hand because we're the dealer. Yeah. Okay, that's not that bad. We keep our dealer seat and we run it back. See, look, I don't love winning with a small hand, but we get to stop other people from winning, and that in and of itself should be valuable. And look at this. Look at this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have all 5 shapes. I probably should have kept that. Definitely want to pawn the east wind. Not only is it our seat wind, it's the prevalent wind. So we have a lot going for us here. Or we just draw it. Dude. So here's the thing. We're in a really similar situation where we're waiting on 3 tiles. You know what I mean? That's very confusing. A 3 of characters and a 3 of bamboo. Unfortunately, they're one-sided weights. That's a lovely pickup right there. That's a lovely pickup. Now we can even pawn the 1 of bamboo. A lot of options to send us into Tenpai. And there it is. Waiting on the 3 of characters. I think I would take the con here. Oops. I mean, 4 discards in. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. And we had the red 5. Holy moly, as the dealer, that's gonna be a huge hand, dude. I mean, come on. This is just the plot armor. Clearly, Yostar's been watching my videos. They're like, you know what? He's trying really hard in Riichi Mahjong lately. Let's toss him a bone. Let's throw him a bone, dude. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. Maybe an all simples hand if things go our way. White dragon and red dragon we're keeping as speculation for now. We had that 1 is not necessarily super helpful for our hand. Okay, player to our right pawns the east wind. They could have a very fast hand. This is also a very fast hand, dude. I don't know what you want me to say. This is a very fast hand. What would I open this hand for? I would open this hand to chi a 5 of circles. A 5 of circles is the Dora. And I would like to make use of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes. It's a strange situation. It's a little bit of a tricky situation. What is this? If we keep this, we have we can wait on a 3-6. But here's the thing. I don't know. I know that it's more like we can accept more tiles if we throw the 7, but I want I want to keep my hand open, or at least try to keep my hand open for a quick win. Okay. 1 tile away from Tenpai. Unfortunately, we're gonna need a 6 of maybe I should have cut the 8 here. I think I maybe should have cut the 8 here, because then I would have 4, 6, 7, 7. No, that doesn't help either, because the move was to do that so that I could then cut this 7. Can't really pawn that. That doesn't take us any closer to Tenpai. Player to my right, a little scary. A little scary. They might be close to Tenpai. Okay, we got to be a little bit careful now. Worst case scenario, player to my right is in Tenpai for some half flush circle suit nonsense. Okay, we're very lucky that we drew a safe tile there, because I don't think we have a lot of safe tiles necessarily to discard. The 3 is kind of Suji. Okay, now there's the 7. Ah, we're so close though. That's the thing that hurts the most, is we're very, very close to completing our hand. I don't want to throw any circle tiles, because circle tiles are dangerous to the player to my right. Why did I toss the 7? Well, the 4s were discarded, meaning that they can't have a 5-6 weight. They could have an 8-9 weight, sure, but pretty unlikely. A player to my right had tossed a 2 of characters. I'll absolutely join you in doing a little bailing. They throw the Dora. Okay, so they must be in Tenpai for something good. I don't want to. Oh, man. I really don't want to. I would rather throw the 3. Again, they could have a 1-2 weight, but they can't have a 4-5 weight. So I'm very, very happy to take this. Southwind? Sure thing. Sure thing. I'll cut the Southwind. I mean, looking at this player's discards, if they were going for a half flush, I don't see why they would cut this 3 and this 5. So, okay, this is why we didn't cut that 8. They hit 2 Oradora on this. Holy moly. That's a farm to table manga, and you hate to see it. I wonder what the player to my right's hand was. Because now that I'm looking at it, you don't cut the Dora if you're on a half flush hand, and you can make use of that Dora tile, right? I don't know. It's pretty confusing. All right, Dora is the 8 of circles. We got 1 of those in our hand. 4, 5, 6. You absolutely love to see it. What are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have 4-ish shapes in our hand. We don't have the luxury of holding on to our honor tiles then. If we had 5 shapes, then maybe. But 4 shapes, not quite. Is there a chance where we open this up for a all symbols hand? Sure, but that chance was immediately squashed by us drawing into that 7, 8, 9 sequence. Okay. It's not bad. 2? That's good. We also needed a pair. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. Wow, that's pretty amazing. So if we draw a 3 of a characters or a 7 of circles, we could theoretically slam that like and subscribe button. I don't know if it's a good idea though. I don't know if it's a good idea. What would I love to see here? Okay, here's the god draw. I draw a 5 of characters. I throw this, then I draw a 7 of circles, and suddenly it's Pinfu time, baby. It's Pinfu time. Why cut the 9 there? Well, I'm very excited now, because now I can chi a 7 or a 3 and get into Tenpai that way. You know, on an all simples hand, and that's very exciting to me. Player to my right, probably going for some character tiles. Player across from me, throwing down 3 east winds. That's brutal. They're currently dealing with the blessing of garbage right now. And you know what? You got to pour one out when that happens. That's very, very tough. We chi making use of our Dora, and now we're sitting in Tenpai for the 3 of characters. It's not bad at all. I don't suspect anyone to be that suspicious of me. Is that a double negative there? Maybe. Player to my left calls Riichi. The 3 was just discarded, but you know what? Why take that risk? I know that this is close to the door. It's close to the 8, but it's Suji to the 3. It's all we've got. Player to my right also calls Riichi. Yeah, this is a terrible situation. How many ones are gone? All the ones are gone? So you can't have a 1-3 wait? Yeah, but who wants that? What do you want, a 2-3 wait? You could be on a 2-3 wait, but then all the ones are gone. You can't be on a 2-3 wait, but you could be on a... Oh, you could be on a 4-7 wait, though. We're so lucky that it passes. I also didn't realize that the Riichi stick starts crying if you deal in. That's very funny. This Chi-Toy hand. They hit 2 Oradora here. That's brutal. The player to my right, I mean, they chased the Riichi. There's a world too where the player to my right had better weights than the player to my left. Because Chi-Toy, you're only waiting on 1 tile. There's a world where the player to my right had better weights. And still you lose sometimes, you know? That's Mahjong, baby. That's genuinely Mahjong. All right, this hand is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we don't have a pair, but... I mean, this is our pair, but... yeah, we have enough shapes in our hand. We can keep the white dragon for now. Hopefully we draw into another. We don't need this 9. Southwind, again, we can probably get rid of. Okay, player across opens up on the red dragon. I feel really bad to the player to our right. I don't think that they're playing particularly bad. Because we've also gotten really, really lucky this game. We've gotten really, really lucky in what we've drawn and what we've discarded. Like, there were some tiles in there that weren't necessarily safe to discard. Okay, so what does this say? I don't think necessarily that the player across from me is going for a flush in the bamboo suit. This is just too early of a discard for that to be the case. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's the 9 of circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we still need a pair in this hand. It's a little bit weird right now. Okay, 1, 2. Maybe, okay, it's a little bit awkward here. We do have to get rid of the 5 if we want the most efficient tenpai. I think we get rid of this 1, 2 right now. I don't know, dude. Something about this, like, just doesn't feel good. Something about this just doesn't feel good. Keeping that 1, 2 around. This could also be our pair. So we're not, like, completely screwed yet. We're not completely donezo yet. There's the red dragon. You know what? The 1 of bamboo is a little spookier right now. Let's get rid of it early. Would I be making these plays in the Jade Room? I don't know, man. Like, people just play a little bit more efficiently in the Jade Room. I'd be a little scared of stuff like this, but you also got to go for the win sometime, you know? You can't just sit around forever. 2 is surprisingly not helpful for us. I guess it's Suji to the 5, but I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm going to be honest. Like, this is a weird hand. Maybe they're going for a full outside hand or something. That's one of the scariest possibilities. But they've discarded some 9s and some 7s and some 8s. I don't know. Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe they're just sitting in tenpai for a fairly average hand. Player to my right starting to discard some good stuff. So is the player to my left with that 6 of characters. We would love that 3 of circles, but we need to draw it organically. We can't exactly chi into it right now. Could go for the all simples hand, but again, the door is the 1 of circles, and we want to make use of the 1 of circles. Okay, so that confirms my suspicions. They're going for a half outside hand here. So any tiles that we discard, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, all of those are pretty dangerous right now. Wow, and there it is. There's the 1, 2, 3 I was talking about. So they weren't, okay, they didn't have the full half outside hand, but they were kind of angling towards it, right? Kind of angling towards it. Okay. Still a very spicy game. And you know what? We lost first place to the player sitting across from us. You know what? That's not that bad. All right. You see a hand like this and you think to yourself, if not now, then when, right? If not now, then when? Going for the half flush here. It's really aggressive. This play is really aggressive. It's a lot more aggressive than I would usually do. Okay. That's not that bad. 2 dragon pairs that we can pawn into. You love to see that. Player across opens up on the green dragons. We can't do anything about that. Man, do I ever just... There's a world where we play this hand really fast and it's just a simple, like, white dragon, red dragon hand too, right? Oh, excuse me, the alerts. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I mean, this is a good hand. I don't know if we draw another Northwind, maybe we toss these 7s, but for right now, I don't want to give these away. The 9 of circles is definitely not going to help right now. I think what we do here is we pawn a dragon and then we just play efficiently. Never mind. Never mind. All right, well, we're going for it. Here's the half flush. We're definitely gonna take one of these dragons here. We need one of the dragons in order to win. We can't get both of them. I mean, we could get both of them, but it'd be pretty unlikely. Wow, they tossed 3 one of circles in a row. Don't know if that's just bad luck or if their hand is just truly stuck in the muck right now. Okay, not a lot of bamboo tiles being discarded in general. Not by the player across from us. The player to our right just discarded the first one. There's the second one. Okay. Wow, player to our left calls Riichi. Okay, I mean, if we're gonna bail, let's bail with the Northwind. It's a safe tile. Wow, they got it to Tenpai by discarding 3 one of circles. That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. We know that the 1 is safe, so that's pretty good news for us. We are now in Tenpai for a 3 and a 6 on a nice half flush hand. Do we take the pawn for a red dragon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, it's so close to the Dora. It's so close to the Dora. They don't have a flush in the circle suit, right? That'd be so weird. Ah. I should have folded there. Why did I get so self-conscious? That's a Mongon. Wow, okay. I got a little self-conscious about folding with a huge hand. Although it wasn't, I mean, it was the seat wind too. That hurts. That definitely hurts. Okay. That definitely hurts. We should have just folded there. We should have just folded there. All right, this is a half outside hand. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 9, 9, and then a pair of the West Winds, or even a triplet of the West Winds. I'll keep that 1 around too. You never know. We could draw another one, and that'd be pretty helpful too. All right, we can't give up yet. Not like this. The player to our left, they might have gotten a little ahead of us, but that's okay. They're not so far ahead of us as to be uncatchable, okay? All right, and if we're really lucky, we can go for a full outside hand too if we cut these West Winds. We don't get into Tenpai if we pawn that. We don't get into Tenpai if we pawn that. So it's a little risky right now. 9, not really what we're looking for. We could have had a closed hand, but you know what? That's okay. So what's suspicious here? There's a Riichi. Unfortunately, that stops us pretty well. At least we can get rid of that 5, which was going to be dangerous and burning a hole in our pocket no matter what. The door is the 1 of bamboo. Would love to get another one of those. I'll cut these West Winds. I still want to play aggressively here, but not so recklessly that I like lose everything. Obviously. Like this 6 of circles, I don't know if it's ever coming out of my hand. The 6 is a little risky, especially with that 5 discard. They could have a 4-5 weight. You never know. A lot of circle tiles being discarded. There's the 8 discard. Okay. I'll absolutely take this opportunity to get rid of that. Again, this 6 of circles tile is what's going to be the limiting factor for us here in getting into Tenpai. Being able to call Riichi. Okay, this hurts. Well, we know that the 1 is probably safe. It's Tsuji to the 4, and they didn't call Ron off of it either. So, there's a great situation. What are we hoping for? We want the player to our left. Oh, okay. To deal into the player to our right or the player. I mean, we want the player to our left. Excuse me, the player to our right to win this one. Really unlikely that they're waiting on the east wind. Sorry, it's a little bit of a spicy situation. I need to focus a little bit. I guess I have to go with these 9s, even though it's not 100% safe for the player across from us. Yeah, very scary situation. 2 players in Riichi. No idea what they're doing. Maybe they're on some horrible closed weights. Okay. A 9 is luckily one more round of solace for us. There's a 6 discard, meaning that this 3 is probably safe. Just check to see if anything else has been discarded recently. They can't have a 2-3 weight. Or, oh god. They can't have a 4-5 weight. Oh, it passes, but I was so nervous about that one. I was so nervous, and then the clock was ticking, dude. I was so scared. I don't know if you could see it in my eyes, but I was really, really scared. Okay, Green Dragon looks to be extremely safe for work right now. I don't know if anyone's gonna win this one. It'll probably have to be off of a sumo if they do. We're gonna have to discard again. Ah, they get a huge hand off of this. Okay, that's pretty rough. We really should have folded with that half flush hand. That half flush hand, it's not worth fighting for. It's genuinely not worth fighting for. The game's not over yet, and we still have a chance to fight for second. And you know what? That's all that we can ask for right now. I really feel bad for the player to my right. Again, I don't think that their decision making was bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another East Wind or another Green Dragon would make this hand so much easier to pilot. Okay, I don't know if that helps us at all. I guess I'll keep it for now. No, this doesn't help us at all. I should have kept the Green Dragon. What am I thinking, dude? 4, 5, 6. Holy moly. Draw me into a 4 of circles and I will never ask for anything again. Draw me a 4 of circles. I can call Riichi on a double-sided weight. Please. Even give me the 7 of circles. I'll call Riichi on a closed weight. I don't even care, dude. This is a triple Dora hand. I wish I could chi that. I wish I could chi that. Oh my god. Just take a sip of tea. Gotta use both hands so that I don't spill it everywhere. I mean, some people wait a lifetime for a hand like this. Unfortunately, we've been just drawing like tiles that don't speak with these tiles at all, you know? They're a little bit estranged right now. There's a 1. You know what? Sure. Now this is a 1, 3, 5 and a 5, 6 shape. We can also accept the 2 of circles here. I would absolutely accept the 2 of circles here. 5, get out of here. I know we could have made use of something around here, but not like this, dude. So what are they waiting for? I don't know, but they're probably waiting for the Dora. Like if they're going for a half flush in the bamboo suit, I got bad news for you. I got terrible news for you. I'm sitting on triple Dora. Okay. Could they win off of that? They might have been able to win off of that. Okay, so the 9s are gone. That's a little bit of a bummer. And we just, for the life of us, cannot draw a single tile that we need. That's pretty painful. Everybody in this club thinks that that's pretty painful. At least we know that this one tile is safe to discard. That's not what you want to be, though. Player to my right pawns the white dragon. Fair enough, fair enough. A lot of 4s being gone. Dude, I don't even know how many 2s are gone. 1 2 is gone. 2 4s are gone. 2 7s are gone. This is grim. This is bad news bears for us right now. Neither that 4 or that 7 was necessarily safe. Luckily, someone didn't run us off of it. It was only a chi. But this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. To be handed a hand like this, but maybe this is true discipline. The reason that I'm not scared about this Riichi is because a lot of 4s and 7s have been discarded. And if we draw the Dora, we can just con the Dora. We can still make use of the Dora. Okay, player to my right really wants to win. It looks like they have a fairly small hand as far as things go. There's another 7 of characters. It's a little spicy right now. It's a little spicy. Like a restaurant serving to a mostly American clientele. Ooh, burn. Or rather, lack thereof of a burn. Okay. Really hoping we can win off of this double-sided weight. I mean, with a hand like this, I think you gotta go for it. But isn't that what I said about the half flush hand? Isn't that what I said about the half flush hand? And then look where that got us, huh? But winning with triple Dora here would be incredible. I don't know if I would be able to come back from that. It would be such a euphoric feeling that I think I might be chasing that high for the rest of my Mahjong career. Please toss a 4 or a 7. Ah, okay. Okay. A lot of players in Tenpai. The player to my left, good, is gonna have to pay out 3,000 points. That's very lovely because we were chasing them, and now that ekes us into second place. Barely gets us there. All right, can we continue this gain? Can we continue this momentum? All right, a lot of redundant tiles right now. This one is not doing anything for us. I think we get rid of that before we throw away this white dragon. Again, like our hand is not great, but there's some stuff that we should obviously get rid of. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten rid of... I think that might be a little bit of bad luck, maybe a little bit of bad decision making, but I don't think that's the thing that's going to stop us from being able to call, like, to win this hand. At least, I hope not. Dora is the 5 of circles. Would love to draw a 5 of circles. I think that would fit lovely right now. I'm no interior designer, but I think that'd be a great addition to this hand. Okay. South one we can make use of. Again, it's the south round. Wouldn't hate drawing another one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we have shapes, but they're just such bad shapes. I'm pretty sure, like, because we need a pair still. And using these as 2 shapes is not ideal. 6, 7, 8, sure thing. Sure thing. So what do we do here? I'm pretty sure we toss this 6 and then we toss this 9. And then we try to make use of this 8 of characters as our pair. And we try to make something happen around that 4 of circles. Getting rid of that 6 doesn't hurt our tile efficiency at all. In fact, it's good for us because it means that we have a safe tile to throw later. Imagine if someone called Riichi that round, right? 8 of bamboo is not necessarily what we're looking for. There's also a world where we can make this into an all simples hand. There's the Riichi. We're very lucky that we have this north wind to play a little safe with, and this 9 of characters as well. Could chi into it if we want to play aggressively. I don't think that we do, though. I don't think that we do. Eastwind should be safe. It's the south round. I'm sitting in the east seat. It should be safe. Let's see if the player to my left folds. I mean, it's also our decision making should be contingent on all the pieces of information on the table, including whether or not the player to our left folds, right? That to me looks like a fold. Okay. Also, 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. Holy moly. I think we take the chance to get into Tenpai if we get it. I don't know if we're going to get it. Okay, 2-5 is really dangerous because they could have a 2-5 weight right now. The 8 makes the 5 kind of safe, but it's not like 100% safe. There's the Riichi button, dude. Oh my god. How many 1s are gone? 2 1s are gone? 3 1s are gone. They could have a 2-5 weight, but I gotta take this chance. It passes. Holy moly. I can't believe it passes. Oh! That's a risk, right? That's like a calculated risk. Ah. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't know. We are also the dealer, but I didn't even recognize that we were the dealer. I was so sauced up. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have all 5 shapes that we need. We can probably throw this 3 away. Oh, that was a little spicy. My heart's beating fast, dude. That talk about risk taking. Oh, I read the message boards. Oh, Yusong Liu never takes any risks. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That was a risk for sure. They could have had a 2-5 weight. There was nothing on the board that even said that that was safe, but I guess that's just what risk taking is all about. I guess that's the difference between being happy with a 2nd place and being happy with 3rd place. Player to my right calls Riichi. We don't even have safe tiles, dude. We don't even have safe tiles. Yeah, we're not throwing the Dora, though, and I don't want to throw anything that's, like, close to the Dora. Here's the thing. If we draw a 2 of circles, do we? No, we don't even get into Tenpai for that. Okay, let's do a little folding here. Let's do a little folding. Don't get too hyped up. We have a great chance, especially if the player across from us just deals into the player to our right. Like, then we're in first place. You know what I mean? So we don't even have to play super, super aggressively here. There's a 7 of bamboo discard. Not necessarily safe, but I'll take it. I'll take that opportunity. Thank you very much. 3 and a 9 have been discarded, meaning that this 6 should be safe. They can't have a 4-5 weight. They can't have a 7-8 weight. Okay. It's good news for us. Player to my left pawn, so be it. Restrict your hand. See if I care. It's just gonna get you into a pickle later on when you have to play around this devilish Riichi that we see. Okay, 6 of circles is safe. Lovely. I've got 2 of those burning a hole in my back pocket. Another 6 of bamboo. Lovely. I've got another one of those burning a hole in my pocket. I can't even wear any of my pants right now. Okay, they're just burnt to a crisp right now. Okay, let's get rid of this. It's a little bit more dangerous. Because of that 6 discard is safe, the 9 discard should be safe, but I don't know. They could be on a pretty like zuzzy, pretty suspicious 9 of circles double pair weight or something along those lines. Okay, 7s and 8s looking to be pretty safe here. White dragon actually not looking that safe right now. Player to my left having to make some tough decisions. Yeah, it's because you opened your hand. Because you opened your hand. For what? Only to fold even harder later? Okay. We know that this 8 is safe. Okay, now we have to hunt around for some safe tiles. We have no safe tiles. Okay, luckily we have 1 safe tile. Of another safe tile. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're gonna have to discard 2 more tiles before the end of the night. Okay. If we have to discard a tile, probably it's gonna be this 9 because it's Suji to that 6. But again, not a lot of circle tiles have been discarded. This is not a safe situation. Luckily, we draw a 7. Very lucky to draw that 7. Okay, and that should lead us into a no 10. Of course, not super happy. Would have loved to get into 10 pi. What were they waiting off of? A single 3 of circles. Okay, yeah, everyone's playing pretty carefully, not trying to give any circle tiles to the player to our right. That's why you didn't see a lot of circle tiles on the board at the end. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. This doesn't look terrible, at least, right? What's the door? It's the west wind. We got to be a little bit careful for the player to our left. No, I like this hand enough not to give the north wind. So if I had thrown the north wind here, it's the most efficient play, but it would have meant that we re-dealed. All of us would have re-dealed our hands. And honestly, I like my hand enough. People hopefully around the table are reacting to that. That's just a nice part of the community that we can engage in right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have all 5 shapes. They're not perfect shapes, not by a long shot, but they're okay shapes. Sure, I'll keep this around. It's a little bit weird, but we could draw 1 here, maybe cut the 5. There's a lot of options that we could do right now. 9 of bamboo isn't really going to help us out. So what's scary about this situation now? Okay, no Dora have been dropped is what I was going to say, but a Dora has been dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to discard this and then this. Like, I don't think this 4 is actually helping us out that much. Any chance for a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence? Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. So if that's the case, do we get rid of these 9s next? The 5 does not help us, though. I don't think that 5 actually helps us. I think it actually hinders us if we keep it too late into the game. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful. Other people could be in 10 pi at this point. You never know. Some good tiles being discarded with this 3 and the 6, right? We don't know what the player across from us is doing. They're also willing to cut the Dora. They wouldn't do that if their hand is complete garbage, right? We're gonna need to discard these 9 of circles eventually. I think we open up our hand for, oh, never mind. We still need a pair. What's our worst shape? It's this 4-6 weight. Okay, so here's the bad news. We lose our Pinfu-tunity, our Pinfu opportunity. It's trademark still pending, patent still pending. But what do we gain? The ability to call Riichi on a double-sided weight? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. At least we can win right now. 2 Dora on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. I'm not that scared. If we draw another door, I'm not that scared by it. Player across from me chases my Riichi. Sure thing. If you want to play safe to the player across, you'll deal a 6 of characters, and then you'll deal into my weight in clutches. Unfortunately, okay, that's a little spicy. Okay. They could have a 6-9 weight. They could have had a 6-9 weight. Yeah, it's a very spicy situation. Okay, that's a little spicy too. That's a little spicy too. I mean, if I was in first place, I would just simply not call Riichi. I would play defensively. There's a 5 of circles. Oh, baby. Okay. Mahjong God's certainly not making it easy for me today. Please, a crumb. A 3. Oh, okay. A Dora. 3 players in Riichi right now. If I win this hand, holy moly. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. Not only would I win a hand right now, I'd pick up 3 Riichi sticks on the table. That's not nothing. Oops. Why would you chase that Riichi? I genuinely don't understand. Yeah, okay. 1300? No, it's 4,000, 6,200 because of all the repeat and all the I pick up the Riichi sticks, I slurp your milkshake. Any hand gets us into first place here. There's a 700-point difference between us and the player across from us. Any hand gets us there. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I mean, we just have to win here, but the Mahjong Gods are not making it easy for us right now. Or if the player across from us deals into someone else, that also works. Please. I mean, this is a great game of Mahjong because why? We learned a lot of valuable lessons. A half flush red dragon hand, although valuable, not worth sending yourself to the Shadow Realm over. I would have loved to actually not win that hand. But then there was that other lesson, which is if you get the 3-sided weight in Dama 10, maybe you just take it, you know? I don't know. There was that one round where that was a risk. Dude, that was definitely a risk. Okay. 4, 6, 8 shape, sure thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, maybe we could have kept that 9 so that this could have been 2 shapes. I don't know. It's optimistic though. It's definitely optimistic. Can this be an all simples hand? Yes, it can actually. Player to my left calls Riichi. Okay, we play safe here. If they sumo, ooh. I understand why the player across from us is doing this because they have nothing to lose. If they sumo this hand. This should be safe. It's Suji to the 4. I mean, the West Wind, what is this doing in our hand, right? Okay, a little spicy. If they sumo, they should take more points away. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, great. If we draw a 3rd one, then we know it's 100% safe or like 99.99% safe. Okay. Gotta be a little careful right now. Gotta keep your head up. Whoa. Gotta keep your hair down. Yay. Okay. A lot of 3s gone. 4 is safe to the player to our left. I don't mind folding a little. I don't mind folding a little. If they sumo, they'll win and take point. They'll take more points away from the dealer, right? Because yeah. That's how sumoing works. The dealer pays 50% where we only pay 25%. If they win off of a big enough hand, that's how we get into 2nd place. They don't even, there's a 700-point difference. That's nothing. Player across from us having to make some difficult decisions right now. They cut the 2, which was not safe at all. Okay, I'll cut the North Wind here. But if the player across from us runs, if the player to our left runs from the player across from us, we're still in 2nd place. That doesn't feel that good. 8 of bamboo, absolutely. 5 of circles also looking pretty safe right now. Anyone else feeling like the 5 of circles pretty safe right now? Okay. New safe tile just dropped. Wake up, honey. New safe tile just dropped. It's the 3 of characters. Okay, 5 being discarded recently also gives me hope. Okay, let's go. Next safe tile is the 3 of characters. Next safe tile, if we're pressed on it, if we're Elvis Presley, is the West Wind. Player across from us was thinking about it, right? They were thinking about it a little. Okay. No way. Player across from us running us off of the 3. Maybe this West Wind would have been a little safer. But now we have really safe discards towards the end of the game. Yeah, we can get into no 10 by the end of this game, dude. Maybe they even denied calling themselves the Riichi there because... Oh, you're gonna cut the door? I'll cut the door. Yeah. Salt? I didn't know that that was an emoji. That's so good, dude. That's so good. The salt emoji is so good. Okay, Westwind is safe, and we know that the green dragon is safe. They chi? Okay. Maybe they're trying to get into Tenpai by the end of this game too. I mean, we can't really get into Tenpai. If they're gonna get into Tenpai and win off of us that way, then they deserve it. It was hard to get into Tenpai with this kind of hand. Maybe I could have been a little bit more careful. No indication that the one is safe though. Wow, they take the Ron too. Wow. That's amazing. I mean, okay. If we hadn't called... Turns out it didn't matter whether or not we dealt in via the Shadow Realm on that one hand, the half flush hand. I still don't love the decision making that we did there. I think we should have backed down. I genuinely think that we should have backed down. Okay, that's kind of nice though. It's kind of nice. Let's go back into the logs. Let's just take a look around. Yeah, that one hand was really ill-advised. There were just two critical moments of that game. The one game where we took the win and the one game where we dealt in. Okay. This was a disgusting hand. Someone dealt in here? Yeah, it's 4 discards in. I would deal in too. Are you kidding? I would deal in too. Eastwind, Prevalent Wind. Red 5. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a 3-han hand, but it's as the dealer. Okay. Someone deals in here. Okay, the player across from us. Right. This is our tricky situation. They want to stay in Tenpai for a half outside hand. But this 8 is just a little too spicy for me. This is why I didn't discard it. Look at me. Look at me being so cowardly. You could fold with the 1 and the 2 right now. I would fold with the 1 and the 2 right now. Genuinely, I would. It's just too spicy. Someone wins with a monster hand here. Ah, okay. Player across from us calls Riichi. I would not have called Riichi here. I would have sat in Damaten. What did they win off of? They win off of a 3 or a 6 of characters. 3 or a 6 of characters. Yeah, you don't have to call Riichi here. You still have a half flush hand. And then they draw the spiciest tile of all time and deal in. Yeah, if I wouldn't call Riichi here, and in this situation I would bail, dude. I would bail on the South Winds. Half flush, there's just the siren song of the half flush, right? There's the siren song of the half flush where you just don't want to give it up. Wanjiro deals in here. Someone's in Tenpai right now. It's the player to our left. Yeah, and they were going for what seemed like a half outside hand. But they have the red dragons too. You know what? This is a little too spicy. What would I have done here? Honestly, there's a world where the 5 is effing safer. Sorry for the language. I mean, you can bail with the East Winds too. It's a little spicy. I don't know. It's late into the game. You got to assume that someone's in Tenpai. Would I have the fortitude to bail like this? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Probably. You've seen me tear apart some great hands. And then the comments like, hey, Yusong, why did you tear up that great hand? It's because of situations like this, dude. It's because of situations like this. Okay. Why is the 2 not safe here? It's because there's no indication that that 2 is safe. Plus, that 6 discard, yeah, means that tiles around it are going to be really scary. That 5-2 weight, of course. It's scary. And it's close to the Dora. So they could have had a 1-3 weight, although extremely unlikely with the amount of 1s on the table. All right, I regret doing this. Yeah, I regret doing this. What could I have done instead? Fold with the 2, which I think was safe. I mean, here's the thing. If I had folded with a 3, I deal into someone else? Who do I deal into? Oh, I'm waiting on the 3. I don't deal into anyone. Excuse me. I'm waiting on the 3. Yeah, the player to my right is not in Tenpai. I could have also bailed with the red dragons, kind of. Yeah, I could have bailed with the 2 first. I don't know. Maybe, and we still could have gotten back into Tenpai. We still had the white dragon hand. We still could have won. That was honestly very, very regrettable. Very, very regrettable. Excuse me. I didn't mean to click on that one. And then there was the round that I won. There was a pivotal discard here. This discard. I didn't want to call Riichi because that's a little too spicy for me. There's no what were they waiting on? A 2 and a 5 of circles. But there's no indication whatsoever that this 2 and this 5 is safe, right? Was there any information? A lot of 6s on the table, some 3s and some 4s and some 1s. 2 is probably safe here. I don't know. There's one of bamboo left, so they could have that. And then what? They're on a 1-3 weight. Yeah, that's not a very good weight though. They could be on a 3-4 weight. Yeah, this was risky. This was definitely risky. I don't know. Leave a comment. What would you have done? What would you have done in this situation? This is a very spicy. I've been in this video for 50 minutes. Jeez Louise. Okay, and then they deal in because they have to deal in. They have to go for it because they're in last place. And then somehow the player across from us gets a monster hand. And we start folding because they're in Riichi. And we have to play safe too for the player across from us. I don't know if we were paying that close attention though. So we could have gotten dinged there. I feel like I should have taken apart these 2s earlier. We gotta be careful, especially if they're willing to go for this. It doesn't necessarily mean they're desperate. It could just mean that they're like going for it, you know? Like just trying to win. All right. Great games. What do you want me to say? Great games. Our defense stat taking a little bit of a bruising right now, but look at that. Our ELO's starting to climb. Our ELO's starting to climb. That's gonna do for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Dude, I've been loving playing Mahjong lately. Subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. Join us on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description. Of course, join us in the Discord too. A lot of high-level Mahjong discussion. A lot of just, can you believe I dealt into a 3 or a Dora hand? Like, come on. The gods are laughing at me right now. A lot of that too. Both valid. Extremely valid. Until next time, please be patient with yourself. Please be kind with yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.